After the K-54 Invitational, I took a couple days to rest before I got a call from an old friend. He was putting together a Brazilian showcase, and he wanted me down there to play with some of NBA and WNBA's best. Now, I'm usually not for things like this, but I couldn't pass up the chance to travel to a brand new world. Who knew the competition that I was about to run into? Imagine my shock when I saw Della Don, Raul Naito, and Lucas Nogueira all on the cross from me, and even more shocked that my teammates were Breanna Stewart and Omar Ashik. I didn't think he put together something like this, but early on, my team was balling. Omar got the early rebound, and I took it straight to my opponent. Raul didn't know what to do with me as I tried to get by him. He held good defense, but I decided to use my size and try to back him down. Eventually he got under 10. I had to just take it up and lay up a tough layup that ended up not going in. Raul came back on the other side, immediately attacking the basket, but was forced to back out. He ended up going inside to Lucas, but an errant pass got him the ball right back, and he ends up scoring for the first 2 points. This game was first to 21, and I didn't plan on losing. As I took the ball back down, I'll say Raul was mine, and I worked him slowly but surely, slowly moving the ball, calling for screens, whatever I needed to do. Eventually, once again, I got under 10 and had to go down to Omar, who threw up a hook shot that ended up rolling out as well. Raul got the quick rebound and immediately attacked the basket, but in Giants, you never do that, and he ended up missing. I felt tired, so I had to recoup myself, and I worked Raul and got by him, laying it up on Della Don for our first points of the game. Going back down, Raul wanted to make a statement and almost over-pursued him, but luckily he didn't see it and attacked. Lucas got it down low versus Omar again, but this time the fader was no good and Breanna got the rebound. Moving the ball in the corner, I pump fake, tried to get Della Don up in the air, but I couldn't do it. So I decided to post her up, drive inside, threw up a jump shot that ended up going in for my second basket of the game. We had the early lead, and I wanted to keep it that way. As Della Don had the ball in her hands, I knew she was going to try to take over as she threw up a jump shot that ended up short. Omar pushed the break and got the ball to me, and I threw it home over Raul. It felt painful going onto the ground, but I was destined to keep this lead, and I pulled out my inner Blake Griffin. Owing up 2 scores, I knew we had this in the bag going forward. As Della Don got it over to Raul, but I could see he was more hesitant and patient with the ball for his other 2 players to get involved. So all I had to do was be ready to attack, but Della Don didn't make it easy as she hit a hook shot over Breanna. I took the ball back down, and I wanted to go one-on-one, so I cleared everyone out. I tried to work Raul, but man, what a defensive player he is. I couldn't get any of my moves to get by him, and even when I post him up, he still was holding me, taking me into another player. I had to get over to Breanna and set her up for the screen, and the 3 that ended up rattling home. Being up 9-4, we're already almost halfway there, and with a solid lead to boot. Della Don, though, went one-on-one with Breanna, over to Raul, who ended up laying it up and in after I got caught up trying to get around them. I got the ball back, and I said this was my time, only up by 3. I was working Raul and finally was able to break him down and slammed it home on Lucas. I was making my statement here that even NBA players could not hold me. I ended up switching and guarding Della Don as Breanna got Raul, and she was holding him for the longest. Della Don ended up getting the ball and quick passed it into Lucas, who tried to post up Omar and ended up missing instead. Omar got it up to me, and I immediately attacked the weaker center as I went inside and slammed it home yet again. Up 13-4, I have 10 points and only missed 1 shot this game. Della Don was trying to make something happen against Breanna as she tried to dribble in between the legs, but nothing was there. Breanna was locking up. Jump shot, missed, rebound by Breanna, up to me, ended up slowing down the pace. I once again had the weaker center on me, and I wanted to post him up to show my strength. As I backed him down and spun off, he held with me, but was too slow on the rebound, and I was able to slam it home again to to go up 15-6. Raul immediately came back down to answer, laying it up and in over my outstretched hand to make it 15-8, his second basket of the game. But I wasn't about to go away quietly, as I brought the ball back down, ready to make him pay. I drove inside and was able to get by him. Ended up passing to Omar, who threw it up and in for an assist, and us to go up 17-8. I knew this game was in our hands, and that we weren't going to blow it. But Don wanted something to say about it as he tried to work on Brianna. But as Brianna held strong, I could tell she was trying to get rid of it and forced to throw up a jump shot that I got the rebound for. Bringing it down, I attacked the basket straight up and passed it off to Omar, who ended up passing it back to me. With 14 on the shot clock, I tried to draft stop my way around him, but it was no use. All of a sudden, it was 9 on the clock. I had to make a quick move. With 5, got a quick little screen, rolled, and slam. We're 2 points away from winning this game. Don brought it down, trying to get something going, but I picked her up. She passes it over to Raul, who ended up working me and laying it up again once again. That man was a beast when it came to driving the basket. But I knew it was my time to end it. Time to score a final basket of the game. I cleared everyone out and went to work, but immediately got double teamed. So I had to pass it over to Brianna. We had to pass it to Omar and back to me. But once again, the string came. Another double team came, so I was forced to dump it off to Omar, who ended up ending the game, us winning 21-10. I had fun here in Brazil, and playing against one of the best NBA and WNBA superstars. It's always a blast. Ended up going back home not knowing where my journey was taking me, but I knew it was time. I knew it was definitely that time to announce what I was going to do. The world eyes were on me, and I definitely knew within the next week or so, everyone was about to know. But what came next shocked everyone.
Yo, what's up everybody? It's Jesse the Laser, and we are back, and major alert, the one went off last night in Rio. Let's go check it out. Man, that was an amazing game from the one last night. My boy was on fire last night. He's absolutely dominating down there in Rio. I'm loving the performances the one has been putting on. If you want to see more content from him, you can check out my channel, and peace.